Because of scarcity, we can't have everything we like, and so we have to make choices. In choosing one thing, we are, in essence, not choosing many others. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. We're breaking down this economic concept of trade-offs using simple terminology and real-life examples. Next on Drive-Thru Economics. When I was growing up, game shows used to rule daytime TV, and one of my favorites was a show called Let's Make a Deal. New contestants could easily win a prize, like a new refrigerator, or sometimes a few $100s in cash. That's where the game really began. Because at that point, the host will offer the contestant an opportunity to trade what they had just won for something in a big box or behind a curtain on stage. Sometimes it was a nice prize like a Caribbean vacation or a shiny new car. Other times the curtain opened to reveal a prank like a donkey and a sombrero. The contestants on that game show had to make decisions about trading something for something else. We do this constantly in our daily lives, but often in very mundane situations. From choosing your outfit for the day to picking a college major, every decision involves trade-offs. Virtually every choice we make in life requires us to forego the other possible choices. In other words, to get choice A, we must give up choices B, C, D, and E. Economists call those options we give up when we make a choice trade-off. I've spent years teaching AP Macroeconomics, a demanding course packed with challenges. Many of my students juggled multiple advanced placement classes at once. I'd often ask them, "What are you giving up to handle this crazy schedule?" Their answers were eye-opening. Sleep, video games, jobs, sports, and even their social lives took a hit. One student bluntly said, "I had to give up a life." It's a tough reality, but it's also a choice. They were trading off fun and relaxation for better grades or potential college scholarships. Some students, after years of intense academics, decided to prioritize enjoying their senior year. They wanted to fully participate in homecoming, football games, and making memories. So they traded the possibility of a higher GPA or more college credit for a more well-rounded high school experience. Every choice is a trade-off. There's no escaping it. The key is to understand what you're giving up and if it's worth it for what you gain. For example, let's say you invite some friends to go to a restaurant for dinner. Even though you'll all be making choices from the same menu, it's likely that everyone will order something a little different than the others at the table. Economists believe that most people, on most days and in most situations, will make rational choices in trying to satisfy their needs and wants. Your choice may make no sense to someone else, but it can be perfectly rational to you. That's where our differences come in. One last thing to consider is that we all make decisions based on the information we have, and sometimes that information is very limited. For example, you're driving on the highway and realize you're getting low on gas, so you pull into the nearest station and fill up. Right after you get back on the road, you pass a station selling gasoline for 25 cents less a gallon than what you just paid. Sometimes information is very scarce, and we make choices we later regret. Based on what we knew at the time, our choice was rational, but in retrospect, it looks unwise. That's life in the land of scarcity.